I miss being able to see the sky and the colors of the grass, you know, the different seasons and the rainbows in the sun, things like that, and smiles on people's faces. I miss that a lot.
For Phyllis Cannon, sight is now only a memory. Born with a genetic disorder that destroyed her retinas, she is now relearning work skills through the Mobile Association for the Blind.
Well, the doctors tell me that they're not able to transplant the retina now because of all the many millions of nerve cells, and I hope that someday they will be able to. At least, I mean, it would be very, very technical, but I hope that someday they could try, at least try, you know, experiment. I would be willing to let them do that to me.
For thousands like Phyllis, hope for a cure rests with eye research, the type of research supported by the Lions USA Eye Research Institute. Founded in 1990 as a joint venture between the Lions Club of Southwest Alabama and the University of South Alabama Department of Ophthalmology, the USA Eye Research Institute is making great strides toward meeting Lions International's goal of eliminating preventable and treatable blindness.
There has been a very fine marriage between a great educational institution which has experts and has a fine research proclivity, that the Lions in the community in joining together in this USA Lions Research Institute has been a marvelous and a very happy marriage. It benefits the university. The Lions have the opportunity to give vent to their desire to serve this cause of eyesight through research.
This partnership is paying off with remarkable progress in the field of eye research. Doctors John Oakes and Robert Loesch, immunologists at the university, are looking at the factors that trigger eye inflammation, one of the leading causes of blindness.
In other words, when a person gets, for example, a virus infection, we like to be able to reduce the swelling, reduce the amount of pain the patient has, and kind of reduce the redness. And the end result of this will be lessen severity in the infection and lessen chance to lose part of their vision.
Working as a team, they have already identified a compound called interleukin-10 that shows great promise in accomplishing this goal.
This is like a big puzzle, and you hypothesize what pieces are important. And when your hypothesis works, it's really exciting and really makes it fun to do the work, very challenging, and it's just a fun way to make a living.
A person with retinitis pigmentosa develops tunnel vision, which can keep narrowing until they are blind. Until recently, little was known about the cause of this hereditary disease. For patients at risk of losing their sight, research is often their only hope.
Well, I always feel very uncomfortable when I have a young child or an adult and I tell them that there's not anything that we can do. But I always give them hope, and that hope is research. Because ultimately, the answer for them will lie in the efforts of our basic scientists. Someday, research will find the answer to their problem, and I'm just hoping that it'll happen in their lifetime. We base all of our treatment on research. The pills that we give, the eye drops that we put in people's eyes, the glasses that we prescribe are totally based on research. The basic scientists tell us what works, and we as clinicians use that information to help people. So it's extremely important for us to use the information that our basic scientists use so that we can help improve the quality of life of our patients and their vision.
The mission of the Lions USA Eye Research Institute is to continue to find answers. It is a goal that keeps Lions like businessman Elton Johnson involved in this quest.
No one can ever really appreciate anything until he's almost lost it. Then he can comprehend, and only the blind can know the problems of the blind. And I almost lost my vision. And until then, no one can ever comprehend the seriousness of what it's like to be blind.
For people like Patsy Burke, the answers may not come in time. Stricken with a rare form of retinal disease known as serpiginous chloride retinitis, she's already lost vision in one eye and fears the disease may claim her remaining sight.
I still have the disease in the right periphery of my right eye, but it has only cost me a mild part of my vision. And in the left eye, I have only light perception in periphery patches, so it's not really useful vision. The pain that was in the eye and the headaches have subsided so that they're manageable now. My hope is that there will be something that can be done, maybe not in my generation as they tell me, but certainly for my children or my grandchild. And that's where my heart is now, is that research is my only hope.
With your support, the Lions can keep building bridges to the future, a brighter future, for many who now live in darkness. This has been a Wind River video production.